This video will show you the steps of how to use the reports icon in powerteacher Gradebook to export student data. So you'll open your gradebook and you double click on the reports icon at the top of the screen. You notice there's a number of different reports that you can run right out of your gradebook, including individual student report, missing assignment report, score sheet, etc. But for our sample today, so that you see the process, we're going to use the student roster report. So I'm going to double click on the student roster report and it'll bring up this sheet of choices I have so that I can have the report look like I want it to look. I'm going to choose today to export my data as a CSV file. So I'll just click on Export CSV. A CSV is a type of Excel file, and that's what we'll want to work with today. Leave the icon of selected classes with a dot before it, the all enrolled. Let's choose to export the student name, and for our sample today, let's use the gender and the grade level. And I don't particularly care how it sorts, so I'm just going to leave the rest of it like this. And I'm going to go ahead and down here on the bottom corner, click Run Report. And it'll ask me, do I want to just open this report or do I want to save it? Now, depending on what you're going to do with it, you could just open that report up right from there. But I always like to save the report just so that I know I've got it saved somewhere. So I'm going to click on Save Report and I click OK. I'm going to choose to save this on the desktop. If you're working at school, you'd probably save it on your H drive, but I'm going to choose to save this report on my desktop. And I'm going to give it a name that makes sense to me. I'm going to call this one Sample 1. And I'm going to click Save. Now this is a pretty small report, so it happens pretty quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize my gradebook here so that I can find my report on the desktop. And I called this one Sample 1. So I double click it to open it up. And if you notice, it opens the report up in Excel, and there's my report with the 3 different pieces of information I asked for. I asked for the student name, the grade, and the gender. You can do what you want to it at this point, and you'll have that saved for you to use when you're looking at student data.